Hello, everybody, all the language lovers once again. So, this is still day 5, and we are in another episode of the Indonesian learning journey. So, I'm having a challenge of learning Indonesian and reaching B1 level within 60 days. So, 5 days have gone so far. So, I've got 55 days. Hopefully, I can reach that goal. So I'm speeding up a little bit more and we'll see how it goes. So we will go on with the chapter 3 from the Complete Indonesian book. It's a good reference book, I guess, to teach yourself book to learn Indonesian, and I highly recommend it. So let's first listen to the audio without reading the actual script, and then I will try to see and write down all the words that I don't know or you don't know if you've been following with me. So let's see.
Bagaimana kabar Anda, Bapak Bambang?
Kabar baik. Dan Anda, Bapak Knight?
Saya juga. Terima kasih.
Bagaimana dengan penerbangan Anda?
Sangat menyenangkan, walaupun sedikit melelahkan.
Anda berbicara bahasa Indonesia dengan lancar sekali.
Terima kasih. Saya belajar dari istri saya. Dia berasal dari Bandung. Apakah Bapak sudah berkeluarga?
Belum, saya masih bujangan. Saya sudah berkeluarga.
Maaf, bisa Anda berbicara dengan lambat?
Baiklah, maafkan saya.
Bagaimana kabar Anda, Bapak Bambang?
Kabar baik. Dan Anda, Bapak Knight?
Saya juga. Terima kasih.
Bagaimana dengan penerbangan Anda?
Sangat menyenangkan, walaupun sedikit melelahkan.
Anda berbicara bahasa Indonesia dengan lancar sekali.
Terima kasih. Saya belajar dari istri saya. Dia berasal dari Bandung. Apakah Bapak sudah berkeluarga?
Belum, saya masih bujangan. Saya sudah berkeluarga.
Maaf, bisa Anda berbicara dengan lambat?
Baiklah, maafkan saya.
Okay, so I will try to do sentence by sentence and I will not write down the sentences that I already understand, but I will write down the ones that I don't know the words from, or I don't know the phrases and etc. So let's see.
Bagaimana kabar Anda, Bapak Bambang?
Okay, bagaimana. Bagaimana, what does it mean? Let's see. So bagaimana means how. So we already had apa kabar, but now we have bagaimana. Bagaimana kabar. How are the news? So yeah, that's a legitimate way of asking how someone is doing. Bagaimana kabar Anda? Bagaimana kabar? Yes, so bagaimana means how. Bagaimana. Great. All right, let's move on.
Kabar baik. Dan Anda, Bapak Knight?
Kabar baik. So the news are good. And dan, what does it say again? Dan Anda, Bapak Knight. Dan means and you, Mr. Knight. Okay.
Saya juga. Terima kasih.
Saya juga. Juga means too, or also me too. Terima kasih. Thank you. Right?
Bagaimana dengan penerbangan Anda?
Bagaimana dengan how is with something. Bagaimana dengan penerbangan Anda? Okay, penerbangan Anda.
Saya juga. Terima kasih.
Bagaimana dengan penerbangan Anda?
Bagaimana dengan penerbangan Anda? I don't know what penerbangan means, but I will write this sentence. Bagaimana dengan penerbangan Anda? Penerbangan Anda. How is it with your something? Penerbangan means flight. Okay, how was it? How was it with your flight? How did your flight go? How was your flight? Okay, bagaimana dengan, how was your flight? So literally it's like, how was it with your flight? Bagaimana dengan. So this is basically used together. Bagaimana dengan. It's either bagaimana kabar or bagaimana dengan. Bagaimana dengan Anda. Oh, okay. Didn't go correctly, but let's do it like that. Okay, bagaimana dengan. Okay, so let's move on.
Sangat menyenangkan.
What? So that's sangat menyenangkan. Menyenangkan. Sangat I think means a lot.
Kasih.
Bagaimana dengan penerbangan Anda?
Sangat menyenangkan. Walaupun
Okay. Sangat menyenangkan. Me write it. Let me write. So how would you? That's in Indonesian. It would be like, mari saya menulis. Mari saya menulis. Mari saya menulis. So sangat menyenangkan. Menyenangkan. I guess like that. Menyenangkan. See, yes, that's true. Walaupun sedikit melelahkan. This is some.
sangat menyenangkan. Walaupun sedikit melelahkan.
Walaupun sedikit melelahkan. Okay. Walaupun, although, that means although. So I really like these kind of words like although, even so, if, when, and everything. This makes a language more complete. So sangat menyenangkan. Menyenangkan means pleasant. Menyenangkan, pleasant. So enang, maybe enang is menyenangkan. I think enang should be the root, but I'm not sure. We'll come to that later. Walaupun, like not today, but later in our journey of learning Indonesian. So walaupun sedikit melelahkan. Sedikit, a little. Sedikit melelahkan. Melelahkan. And what does melelahkan mean? Tiring. Yeah, it makes sense. Melelahkan. Lelah, tiring. What was tired mean? Let's see. What is right? So tired. What's tired? We learned it. Tired. Lalah. Okay, lalah.
Lelah.
Okay, melelahkan. So here we kind of having some patterns. So lelah means tired, and melelahkan is so this me is the basically suffix here, and also this kan, so prefix, sorry, this is prefix and this suffix. Lalah, melelahkan. there were a lot of kan endings and ma prefixes that we've seen already. Walaupun sedikit melelahkan. But it says the walaupun word a little bit more different.
Sangat menyenangkan, walaupun sedikit
Walaupun, so au is kind of o, walaupun
melelahkan.
Anda berbicara bahasa Indonesia dengan lancar sekali.
Okay. Anda berbicara bahasa Indonesia dengan something. Dengan lancar sekali. Okay, let's hear it once more.
Berbicara bahasa Indonesia dengan lancar sekali.
Dengan lancar sekali. Dengan lancar sekali. So, dengan lancar. What is lancar? Let's see. Lancar is fluent. Okay. I hope I can speak fluent Indonesian in 55 days. So, dengan lancar. Dengan lancar sekali. What is sekali? What's sekali? Is it like, does it mean very again? Sekali, very, yeah. So sangat is one word for very, and sekali is also very. Is there other words for very in Indonesian? I'm not really sure. So fluent, very, dengan lancar sekali. Great, okay, let's move on.
Terima kasih. Saya belajar dari istri saya.
Saya belajar dari istri saya. I'm learning from someone. Dari istri. Okay, dari istri saya. I'm learning from my wife. Istri. Saya belajar dari istri saya. Istri, wife. Okay. So what is husband? I kind of screwed up in the last episode. Suami. Okay. Suami. Laki. I've heard that word before. I was gonna recommend you guys one podcast that I've found on Spotify. If I can find it right now, let's see. That's completely Indonesian. There's no English, nothing. And there's this woman who was actually reading stories in Indonesian, various levels. So okay, bahasa Indonesia bersama Vindah. Okay, I'm gonna write it down here. So that lucky was the lucky, something like that. It was, yeah. So I'm gonna write this down for you, and you can go and listen to some Indonesian stories for a lot of levels. Bersama Vindah. Okay, that's on Spotify podcast. Okay. So my Indonesian is not yet that good to understand everything, but it was like kind of really refreshing to see that I could understand some words already. All right, so let's move on. So saya belajar bahasa Indonesia dengan istri saya. From my, no, not dengan, but dari dengan would be like with. dari istri saya. Alright, let's move on.
Dia berasal dari Bandung.
Dia berasal dari Bandung. She is from Bandung.
Apakah Bapak sudah berkeluarga?
Apakah Bapak sudah berkeluarga? Berkeluarga, married. Are you already married or did you get married? So, berkeluarga. Berkeluarga. So I think this is a prefix. So keluarga is maybe the root. I'm not sure. Ga can also be a suffix. Married. Berkeluarga. Married. Okay. So let's move on. Apakah Anda sudah berkeluarga?
Belum.
Belum. What is belum? Yes. Is it yes? Belum. Belum doesn't exist here, so I'm gonna check that out. Bandung. Belum. Belum. Okay. Let's find it out. Belum. Belum, not yet. Belum, not yet. Okay. Belum. Not yet. Not yet. All right. Belum.
Saya masih bujangan.
Saya masih. We learned that. It's kind of still, like it's been going on from some period of time. Saya masih bujangan. Yeah, single. I'm still single. Okay, it's a funny kind of way to put it like that. Saya masih bujangan. I'm still single. So he doesn't have a girlfriend or something or partner. So it's bujangan. That is single. I'm still single. Still. Okay, so obviously he wants to marry, I guess, right? Okay.
Saya sudah berkeluarga.
Saya sudah berkeluarga. Saya sudah berkeluarga. Bapak Anton, saya sudah berkeluarga. I'm already married.
Maaf, bisa Anda berbicara dengan lambat?
Okay, so the English guy responds or interrupts. So maaf, bisa Anda berbicara dengan lambat? Lambat. Okay, can you speak slowly? Dengan lambat. Lambat means slow. Lambat. Slow. All right. And let's go.
Baiklah, maafkan saya.
Baiklah. Baiklah. It's baiklah. All right. Baiklah. All right. Baiklah. All right. Okay, so baiklah. Maafkan saya. Maafkan saya. Maaf is so maafkan. This is something. I sense something going on with the kan suffix, but I cannot tell really. Maafkan saya. Yeah, maaf is sorry. So forgive me. Can it be forgive me? It says I'm sorry, but I think it's forgive me. excuse me. Sorry. I think this, excuse me, I think. All right, so I think this part is done with the dialogue. So, okay. Yeah, so how to say nationalities? This is important. So we have bunch of country names, let's say Inggris, America, Canada, Turkey, Indonesia, Selandia Baru, Japan, China, Singapore, etc. And to say that you are from, like that country, like American or Turkish or English or Singaporean, you say orang Amerika, orang Singapura, orang Indonesia, orang Selandia Baru, right? So the same thing goes with the languages. So Bahasa Indonesia, language of Indonesia, and Bahasa Inggris is like English, and so on. Great. So we have already covered what is, apa itu, and siapa ini, siapa itu, but we don't know what when is. When in Indonesian it is kapan. When. Great. So, like, when is the class? How would I say it in when is the class? So it didn't yield anything. When is the class? So that let's check. Let's check. Google Translate. Kapan kelasnya? When is the class? I'm not sure about this nya ending, but kapan kelasnya? Let's ask ChatGPT. What is, when is the class in Indonesian? So it is kapan kelasnya. So okay, why nya at the end? Nya can serve various functions depending on the context. In the case of kapan kelasnya, is a possessive or determinate that can roughly translate to the in English. It's used to specify which class is being talked about, making the question more definite. Without nya, the phrase kapan kelas would translate to when is class, which is a bit more general and could refer to any class. Okay, so basically for the next time, probably tomorrow, nya ending. This is going to be my topic. This came quite a lot up today. So nya ending. This is tomorrow. So kelas kapan kelasnya? Kapan kelasnya? When is the class? Okay. Great. And then we have learned already bagaimana dengan Anda, how is it with you? And like you can say bagaimana dengan penerbangan Anda? Well, how was it with your flight? Yeah. And so, right. So we have all these things. Yeah. So yeah, so it goes on to say we have already covered it. Adjectives come after the nouns, right? So, and also with the noun phrases, it's also reverted. So let's say, okay, I'm gonna write it on ChatGPT again to find. Right, let's go. So adjective phrases, okay, noun phrases are reverted compared to English phrases in Indonesian are reverted compared to English. For example, town center is pusat kota. Kota means town, and pusat means center, or an Indonesian person, or orang Indonesia. Can you give 5 more examples about the above explanation? Okay. School building. Gedung sekolah. Okay, this is a nice. Okay. Gedung sekolah. Write it down. Gedung sekolah. And okay, what do we have? Puncak gunung. Gunung means mountain. Bukit means hill. And gunung means mountain. So we had a phrase with bukit. It was sedikit lama menjadi bukit. So yeah, things kind of if you add things up little by little, it becomes a hill. So nomor telepon, taman nasional, okay, toko kopi. Okay, so gedung sekolah, and then you have, what do we have here? Puncak gunung, puncak gunung, right, here. And then we have nomor telepon, nomor gunung, puncak gunung, and nomor telepon, and then you have taman nasional, taman is garden, right? What is it? National park, yeah, park, taman, park. Toko kopi. Coffee shop, toko kopi. Great. All right, so we have it here. Great. I think that almost sums up things here, but let's move on before we finish for this episode. But okay, so sekolah bahasa Indonesia means Indonesian language school, sekolah bahasa Indonesia. Okay, so the noun phrases that we had was basically if there are like two nouns. So the center of town. So you can think of it as the center of town. Pusat kota, a person of let's say Indonesia, orang Indonesia. Okay, and then we have also some noun phrases with verbs. So tempat means place, parkir, so parking space. Kamar meant room, mandi, bath, kamar, mandi. So it's the same thing. It's completely reverted compared to English. Tempat parkir. I'm going to write that down so you can see. Okay. Tempat parkir. Tempat tidur, like place to sleep. Tempat parkir. Kamar, room to have a bath. Mandi, parking space and bathroom. All right, and then you can have multiple words with the noun phrases, and it's all reverted. So sekolah bahasa Indonesia, paspor taman saya, my friend's passport. Okay, actually we have, all right, we have some exercises here. All right, kopor means luggage, and I'm going to write down both heavy and light. Heavy means berat, and light means, what is light? Light. Okay, not sure whether light. Okay, so I'm gonna try with Turkish so that I can have the lampu. Not really sure. No. So, okay, so light, bag. Tas ringan. Light magazine bag. Gonna light a bag. Lights. Great, okay. Ringan, what is ringan? Check that one. Light in weight. Okay, ringan. So berat and ringan. And then we have olahraga. Olahraga means sports. Olahraga, this is heavy, this is light. Olahraga means sports. Now we have pakaian, clothes, pakaian, and that's it. Okay, so a light luggage would be kopor ringan. Sports clothes would be pakaian olahraga, so clothes of sport, maybe I could say that. And tempat tidur means a bed. My Indonesian language teacher's friend. Taman guru bahasa Indonesia saya. Taman guru, teacher's friend. My Indonesian, okay. Taman guru bahasa Indonesia saya. And my friend's Indonesian language teacher is guru bahasa Indonesia taman saya. Great. So, here are some phrases that you will find very useful in helping you to communicate with Indonesians. Maaf, saya tidak mengerti. Okay, this is a good phrase. Maaf, saya tidak mengerti. I don't understand. Maaf, saya tidak mengerti. Tidak mengerti. Mengerti is understand. Right. And then you have bisa Anda ulangi lagi. Ulangi means to repeat. Ulangi. Ulangi. Repeat. Okay, bisa Anda ulangi lagi. Lagi means again. Bisa Anda ulangi lagi. Can you repeat again? Bisa Anda tulis. Okay, menulis was to write. Bisa Anda tulis. Could you write it down, please? Bisa Anda tulis. Write down. Tulis. Write down. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, bisa Anda ella. Ella means to spell. Asia. I think we would not read that much of spelling aid in Indonesian. It's very straightforward. Okay, bisa Anda berbicara lebih lambat. Lambat means slow, and lebih means like more slow. But can we use bisa Anda berbicara dengan lebih lambat? I'm gonna check that one. So that we are not making any mistake here. Right. So dengan lebih lambat. Does it exist? Lebih lambat dengan bahasa Inggris. So when it takes lebih, there seems to be no dengan. Well, do this. Okay. Let's see, dengan. Okay. Dengan lebih lambat, it exists, yeah. Jalan kaki dengan lebih lambat. Okay, we can say that. Kita dengan lebih lambat. Okay, more slowly. Great, okay. So, let's move on. And bisa Anda berbicara lebih keras. Keras means, I'm going to write that down, loud. Keras. Oh, we have learned softly. How was it? Can you speak more softly? Keras, loud. How was it? I think it was today. Tiring. Oh, it's not here. Okay. We should go to Indonesian. Is it here? Let's see. Okay. Softly, quickly, happily, delicious. Someone, seseorang. No, I couldn't find it. But I'm definitely sure that we had softly somewhere clear and then jealous. It's a pity. All right, I'll find it out. Okay. And keras, loudly. Okay. So, penerbangan Bapak Knight sangat melelahkan. Okay, sangat melelahkan. That's true. Like according to the dialogue that we have listened to previously, that's a correct statement. Istri Bapak Knight tidak berasal dari Bandung. That is false. So, dia berasal dari Bandung. Bapak Knight belajar bahasa Indonesia dari istrinya. That's correct. And Bapak Bambang sudah berkeluarga. I'm not sure about this one, but someone was berkeluarga and probably it's Bapak Bambang. Okay. So, I think that's about it for this session. And I'll see you soon, hopefully today once again. So, selamat